both could talk, what would they say? Help me, hello, really boring. Well, if they're saying something along those lines, our next guest may be able to help you out. So joining us is the owner of Swan Studios, Inc., Marty Wisher. How are you, Marty?
Good morning.
Welcome.
Great.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
We're really happy that you're here. Tell us about your design studio.
Well, it's complete. We do everything. Basically, I tell everybody we do it as long as it doesn't breathe oxygen.
Okay.
Furniture, walls, windows, everything. And today, obviously, we're going to be talking about faux finishing and murals.
Do you design everything yourself?
Yes, I'm the designer and the artist as well. So everything you'll see here today was actually painted by myself.
Good. Well, let's talk about, there are a lot of different types of faux finishing. Let's talk about some of those.
Okay. One of the biggest things, I think, is the rub-on, rub-off. Kind of
like a transfer kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of. Well, actually, with the paint itself, giving it that old aging feel, because we have a lot of Mediterranean influence down here. Metallics, and I brought some photos with me too. So there's some odd things that some people don't always think of. Marbling, we do a lot of marbling for columns and ledges, and making it look faux is obviously false, making it something that is not.
Oh, you did this?
Yes.
That's look at that.
Oh, okay, this one is actually exterior. This shows into the murals as something that you can blend both faux and muraling onto the outside of a home.
When it comes to faux, is there like a specific color trend that we should focus on, or is there a color that transcends time so we don't have to keep changing?
Both. Marbling is kind of a transcend, okay, always. It'll always be classic. But orange was actually a big, hot salsa color. This one here is actually bringing orange into the murals more with tropical feels, because I have a lot of requests for tropical.
And it's perfect for Florida, yeah.
Yes, it is.
You have certain popular kind of types of murals? Is there something you're seeing?
The one you just saw with the tropical, but also Tuscany. A lot of Mediterranean influence, both in the faux and in the murals. So you see a lot of Tuscany requests, vineyards, sunflower fields, just something going on.
In our homes, where would be the perfect place to put a mural?
Oh, that's my favorite question. Anywhere you have a surface. Walls, ceiling, inside and outside, and it will just completely change the room and change the whole feel, and that's actually what you're going for.
I have a question about protecting it. So when you do a mural or any kind of faux finishing, is there a way to protect that?
Absolutely, and that is something that I do, and I educate the customer at the time that they're ordering or commissioning a mural that will happen at the end of the process. There is actually a shield that gets painted on that's clear, depending on what it is, whether it's shiny or matte, that will protect you so little hands can touch it. Crayola crowns, things happen.
You can wash it off.
And you can wash it off just with water, whether it's indoor or outdoor, and obviously outdoor has to be protected.
Now, there are a lot of, you have children, Esther, but would you say that that's one of the most popular murals?
One of, although I'd have to say 90% of the murals we've done have actually been for adults in the last year, but children always. Children are the most imaginative.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah.
They have great imaginations. Always we want to bring the child into the process, because they have no boundaries on what they can imagine, and they're very opinionated.
I can tell
they know what they want.
I can tell you're very excited about all of them. Which one has been?
Oh, this is fabulous. This is very, very different.
Nice.
Octopus. Submarine. And the octopus head, we have a photo of the octopus head. When you climb up the edge of the steps, you actually get to see the head of the octopus.
How long did that take you to do that, Marty?
Oh my goodness, that one actually took a little while, because the whole room of that one is actually mural, so that took a couple of weeks. But sometimes 3 days, sometimes a couple of weeks, depends on what they want. Usually when they want something, they find they enjoy it so much they want another one.
Have you had any weird requests? The
octopus one was actually probably one of the strangest requests I've ever had, to have an actual submarine in the room with an octopus. I'm like, okay, this is fun. But that's what makes it so unique. You get to meet fun people and do fun projects.
Well, we have a protectant on it, as you've already said, but how long would it last, feasibly?
Actually, it should last forever. On the exterior, barring having a hurricane, you know, it should last for a very long time. Most of the ones I've done on the exterior have actually been already up 3 or 4 years. So they have been very durable inside. We've never had anything.
But it's because you put the protectant over it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have to have that.
There are different types of faux finishing, right? You were telling us before. How many?
Right. Oh my goodness. Possibilities are endless. A lot of metallics. That's one of the biggest trends right now, is doing metallics, because you can extend, especially if it's on a ceiling, the lighting, the finish that's on your lighting fixture, we can actually extend it across the whole ceiling, give it kind of that tortoiseshell feel. And there was a photo, I hope they can show it, a cheetah skin.
A cheetah skin?
Yeah, a little different.
Cool.
I had a client willing to just say, okay, Marty, if that's what you want to do, do it. And it turned out great. So you look up, and most of the time we're seeing these white ceilings, and this is nothing more than a blank canvas.
So we can commission you for large jobs and for small
ones,
jobs.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Animal prints are in style, so
Yes,
that's a good one to go for.
I brought something for you,
Oh, you
though.
did?
I
We
brought
have a
a gift for each of you. That was fun
Oh,
for you.
we love presents.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes,
You're going to have our new favorite gift.
You didn't have to, but
And you'll be able to feel the finish. That actually has the protect and finish on it.
Oh, we're making a lot of noise with our mic.
Okay.
Sorry,
Are
but
you-
you know what? At the end of the day, look at gorgeous.
Isn't this beautiful?
Now, rub your hand on it. Okay, that's going to show you the finish, so you can actually feel and touch
Beautiful.
it. But feel the texture on this one. This one was something a little different. I do a lot of tests, obviously, before I go and paint a mural for someone. And I had a client who had something unique I'd never come across. During the process of doing their mural, they found out that their grandchild had the possibility of losing their eyesight. And it made me start to think, how am I going to paint? How would I paint something that we enjoy so visually, that's beautiful, and share it with someone who can't see? So these were actually my first test of how can I do that for someone.
We want to thank you so much
Thank
for being with us.
you. Thank you.
I know that you're
Thank
going to get droves of calls.
Oh, I hope
They're
so.
beautiful.
Everyone needs a mural. Everyone has a wall.
Absolutely. Now, if you would like to make your space more appealing and you want Marty Wisher to help you, you can log on to our website at fox4morningblend.com for more information about Swan Studios.